It's postseason time for both the UNI football team and the Panther volleyball team. Today we recap the first round win over San Diego with head coach Mark Farley as UNI focuses in on South Dakota State. We run through the All-MVFC honors for the UNI football team as the offense, defense, and special teams were all represented. We look at a past educator still molding a younger generation, and we look at an upperclassman helping lead the UNI volleyball team as they enter another NCAA tournament.